1. 1989 Jaguar XJ6 Majestic. Price: $4,500. Located: Tempe, Arizona. This 1989 Jaguar XJ6 Majestic is an elegant British luxury sedan offered at an attractive price of $4,500. The car has 145,000 miles and an automatic transmission with a red exterior and beige interior. According to the seller, this Jaguar has had only one owner and comes with a clean title. The owner also has extensive records and files dating from 1991 through 2026, providing valuable documentation for its history and maintenance. A large number of components have reportedly been replaced or serviced. Recent work includes a new aluminum radiator, fresh coolant, new hoses, fan clutch, battery, tires, window tint, oil, and filters. The transmission and engine have also received service, while the air conditioning system has been refreshed with new Freon. These updates could make the car an interesting choice for someone looking for an older luxury sedan with substantial recent maintenance. The seller is willing to explain the work and show the vehicle in detail. Buyers should still inspect the car carefully and verify all maintenance claims before purchase. With its classic Jaguar styling, one-owner history, extensive records, and numerous recent upgrades, this XJ6 could be an appealing project or comfortable weekend cruiser. The seller is asking $4,500 and is accepting cash only with no trades. This Jaguar offers classic British luxury without entering the highest collector car price range. 2. 1978 Chevrolet Camaro LT. Price: $8,000. Located: Payson, Arizona. This 1978 Chevrolet Camaro LT is a classic American coupe with a distinctive late 1970s design and straightforward mechanical setup. The car has 129,000 miles and an automatic transmission with a yellow exterior and black interior. According to the seller, the Camaro runs good and is powered by a 301 engine. The listed price is $8,000, placing it within reach of enthusiasts searching for an older Camaro with traditional styling and V8 character. The second-generation Camaro is well known for its muscular proportions, long hood, fastback-inspired profile, and unmistakable Chevrolet identity. This example could make an enjoyable weekend cruiser, local car show vehicle, or starting point for a future restoration or customization project. Because the seller provides limited information about the vehicle's overall condition, buyers should inspect the body, floors, frame, engine, transmission, suspension, brakes, interior, and electrical systems before purchasing. It is also important to verify the mileage and confirm the exact engine configuration. At this price, the Camaro may appeal to someone who wants a recognizable classic without paying the prices associated with highly restored or rare performance versions. Its yellow exterior and black interior give it a sporty appearance that fits the era well. Overall, this 1978 Camaro LT offers classic Chevrolet styling, automatic driving, and a running 301 engine. For the right enthusiast, it could provide a solid foundation for enjoying or improving a vintage American muscle-era coupe over time. 3. 1981 Cadillac Sedan DeVille Fleetwood Brougham d'Elegance. Price: $3,000. Located: Colorado Springs, Colorado. This 1981 Cadillac Sedan DeVille Fleetwood Brougham d'Elegance is a large American luxury sedan offered for $3,000. The car has 160,000 miles, an automatic transmission, and a purple exterior. The seller describes it as a custom 2000 style car and says the previous subs and amplifiers have been removed. The audio system currently needs an amplifier to operate. Under the hood is a 6.0L V8 engine and the seller reports that it runs fine with a high idle that may only require attention to the idle air control valve. The transmission shifts well, while the tires are said to be in decent condition. The windshield is cracked, and the air conditioning is not working, although the seller says it has a new compressor and other related parts. A new alternator has also been installed, while the starter is described as somewhat weak but still starts the car every time. The body is reportedly clean with no rust and only minimal dents. This Cadillac has been driven around by the seller and could provide a useful starting point for someone interested in restoring or customizing a large vintage American sedan. Buyers should inspect the mechanical systems and confirm the electrical and air conditioning repairs needed. At $3,000, it offers an inexpensive entry into classic Cadillac ownership. The seller is also open to trades for other large American classics, making this an interesting option for collectors and project car enthusiasts. 4. 1980 Chevrolet Camaro. Price: $5,500. Located: Albuquerque, New Mexico. This 1980 Chevrolet Camaro is a classic American coupe offered for $5,500 OBO. The car has 12,345 miles listed, an automatic transmission, and a 6-cylinder engine. It features a burgundy exterior with a brown interior and is described by the seller as being in good condition. According to the listing, the Camaro runs good and has received new rear tires. A set of new front tires that have not yet been installed will also go with the car. This Camaro represents the second-generation F-body era, known for its sporty proportions, recognizable front-end styling, and strong enthusiast following. Its 6-cylinder configuration provides a different character from the V8 powered versions, potentially making it an interesting choice for someone looking for a more straightforward classic cruiser. The listed mileage should be verified carefully because the vehicle information reports 12,345 miles without additional explanation. Buyers should also inspect the engine, transmission, body, floors, frame, suspension, brakes, interior, and electrical systems before purchase. The seller provides limited details regarding restoration or maintenance history, so an in-person inspection would be important. At $5,500 OBO, this Camaro could appeal to someone seeking an affordable classic Chevrolet that can be improved gradually. The burgundy exterior gives it a period-correct appearance, while the automatic transmission makes it easy to drive. Overall, this 1980 Camaro offers recognizable classic styling, a running 6-cylinder engine, and room for future restoration or customization. It could become a fun weekend project or cruiser. 5. 1968 Volkswagen Beetle. Price: $7,000. Located: Woodland Park, Colorado. This 1968 Volkswagen Beetle is a classic compact car with timeless styling, simple mechanical character, and plenty of potential for everyday use or future customization. The vehicle has 17,391 miles listed and comes with a manual transmission, white exterior, and tan interior. The seller describes it as suitable either as a daily driver or as a good builder, giving the next owner flexibility in how the car is used. The seller originally purchased it for a daughter who did not enjoy the car, which is now the reason it is being offered for sale. The Beetle has a clean title and is reported to have no significant damage or problems in the listing information. Its simple design and recognizable shape have made the classic Beetle popular among collectors, hobbyists, and enthusiasts for decades. At $7,000, this example could appeal to someone searching for an approachable vintage Volkswagen with an unusual and nostalgic appearance. Buyers should still inspect the body, floors, frame, engine, transmission, brakes, suspension, electrical system, and interior before making a purchase. Particular attention should be given to rust and previous repairs, especially on an older Volkswagen. The seller provides limited mechanical details, so verifying the car's running condition and maintenance history is recommended. Overall, this 1968 Beetle could make a charming weekend cruiser, daily classic, or foundation for a custom build. Its manual transmission and classic design provide an authentic vintage driving experience for Volkswagen enthusiasts. 6. 1973 Mercury Grand Marquis LS Premium. Price: $6,500. Located: Taos, New Mexico. This 1973 Mercury Grand Marquis LS Premium is a large American luxury sedan with classic styling and a comfortable cruising character. The vehicle has 74,000 miles, an automatic transmission, and a green exterior with a matching green interior. According to the seller, the car was purchased from the original family 12 years ago and retains only 74,000 miles. The seller describes the ride as smooth and comfortable, saying that it rides like a cloud. One especially useful feature is the working air conditioning, which adds comfort for summer driving. The car is being offered as a classic cruiser or potential lowrider, giving buyers several possible directions for enjoying or customizing it. Its long body, generous proportions, chrome details, and traditional 1970s styling give the Grand Marquis a strong vintage presence. At $6,500 or best offer, it could appeal to someone searching for a distinctive full-size American classic without spending the prices associated with fully restored show cars. Buyers should inspect the body, floors, frame, engine, transmission, suspension, brakes, and electrical systems before purchase, while also confirming the mileage and maintenance history. The seller provides limited information about recent mechanical work, so an in-person inspection is recommended. Overall, this Mercury offers low listed mileage, working air conditioning, traditional luxury styling, and potential for either original preservation or custom lowrider treatment. It could become an enjoyable weekend cruiser and a standout vehicle at local car shows with the right CA. 7. 1988 Pontiac Fiero Base. Price: $3,800. Located: Edgewood, New Mexico. This 1988 Pontiac Fiero Base is an interesting American sports car project offered at $3,800. The car has 111,111 miles listed and uses a manual transmission with a red exterior and gray interior. According to the seller, the Fiero has been upgraded with a 3.4L V6 engine swap and a Getrag 5-speed manual transmission. Several additional upgrades have already been completed, including upgraded brakes, coilovers, radiator, and a gated shifter. The seller also mentions a rebuilt Camaro V6 that has not yet been fired, along with a rebuilt 5-speed transmission and new clutch. The project is described as nearly complete, but still needs to be buttoned up. The main reason for selling is a lack of time and space to finish the work. This could make the Fiero attractive to an enthusiast who enjoys completing performance projects and wants a distinctive mid-engine classic. Buyers should carefully inspect the engine installation, wiring, cooling system, suspension, brakes, transmission, clutch, and all unfinished components before purchase. It is also important to determine exactly which parts are included and what remains to be completed. At $3,800, the car provides an opportunity to acquire a modified Fiero without starting the project entirely from scratch. Its manual transmission, V6 swap, coilovers, upgraded brakes, and other modifications give it strong potential. For the right enthusiast, this Pontiac could become a unique and exciting weekend performance car after the remaining work is completed. 8. 1976 Mercury Cougar XR 7. Price: $2,650. Located: Artesia, New Mexico. This 1976 Mercury Cougar XR7 is an increasingly uncommon American classic offered at only $2,650 or best cash offer. The car has 108,500 miles, an automatic transmission, and a blue exterior with a blue interior. According to the seller, the Cougar runs and drives and is powered by a 302 or 351 engine, specifically noting that it is not a Cleveland. The vehicle needs some minor body and interior work, but the seller says it has very minimal rust. The original door panels are included with the car, and the seller states that all parts are present, meaning a future owner should not have to spend time searching for missing components. Another standout feature is the set of 1970s-style turbine wheels, which are described as difficult to find today. The seller emphasizes how rare these cars have become, making this Cougar an interesting choice for someone who wants something different from the more common Mustangs and Camaros. The clean title adds another positive point. At $2,650, this Mercury could be an affordable restoration project or a fun classic cruiser for an enthusiast willing to address the cosmetic and interior needs. Buyers should inspect the body, floors, frame, drivetrain, suspension, and interior carefully before purchasing. The seller is asking for cash and does not want trades or payments. Overall, this Cougar offers distinctive 1970s styling, rare wheels, a running drivetrain, and an accessible price for a classic car project. 9. 1984 Buick Regal Limited. Price: $8,000. Located El Paso, Texas. This 1984 Buick Regal Limited is a performance-oriented project designed around a serious drag racing setup. The car is listed at $8,000 and has 40,000 miles shown in the vehicle information. It is being sold as a rolling chassis with a Powerglide transmission and does not currently have a title, although the seller says a title can be requested because the vehicle was previously titled in Illinois. The Regal has been prepared for a small-block Chevrolet twin-turbo setup and includes several specialized performance components. The drivetrain and chassis equipment includes a Ford 9-inch rear end with a spool and 3.90 gears, a Transbrake Powerglide, Holley HP electronics, a 16-volt power system, a 6-point roll cage, and a leash bump box. These components make the vehicle more suited to an enthusiast interested in racing or a serious custom build than someone looking for a ready-to-drive street car. The seller also has extra parts to build the engine shown in the listing photos, although the final price for those components would need to be negotiated separately. Buyers should carefully verify the title situation, chassis condition, included equipment, and exact condition of every racing component before purchasing. At $8,000, this Regal offers a substantial foundation for a custom performance build. Its combination of a Powerglide, Ford 9-inch rear, roll cage, and twin-turbo preparation gives it considerable potential. For the right builder, this Buick could become a serious track or drag racing project with further investment and careful assembly. 10. 1984 Chevrolet Camaro. Price: $3,000. Located Chaparral, New Mexico. This 1984 Chevrolet Camaro is an affordable classic American coupe offered at $3,000 OBO. The listing identifies the car as having 170,000 miles, an automatic transmission, and a silver exterior with a blue interior. The seller describes it as an '83 Chevrolet Camaro with a 305 engine, suggesting there may be a discrepancy in the listed model year that buyers should verify before purchase. The vehicle is paid off and the seller is primarily interested in trades involving mini trucks or motorcycles, while remaining open to other offers. This Camaro represents the third-generation F-body era, a generation known for its sharp styling, lightweight proportions, and strong enthusiast following. The 305 engine provides a traditional small-block Chevrolet foundation that could be maintained, improved, or replaced depending on the buyer's plans. Because the seller provides limited information about the vehicle's mechanical and cosmetic condition, an inspection should cover the engine, automatic transmission, cooling system, brakes, suspension, steering, electrical equipment, floors, frame, and body. Buyers should also confirm the title, exact model year, mileage, and engine configuration. At $3,000 OBO, this Camaro could be an inexpensive starting point for a restoration or customization project. Its classic shape and small block power make it an appealing option for someone searching for a budget-friendly vintage Chevrolet. With proper attention and investment, this Camaro could become a fun weekend cruiser, project car, or personalized classic for an enthusiast. 11. 1954 Ford Crestline. Price: $5,500. Located: Mountainair, New Mexico. This 1954 Ford Crestline is a classic American four-door sedan featuring traditional styling and a strong mechanical foundation. The car has 107,061 miles, a manual transmission with overdrive, and a black exterior with a black interior. Under the hood is a 239 cubic inch Y-block V8 paired with a healthy 3-speed manual transmission. According to the seller, the car runs, drives, and stops well. Several mechanical components have already received attention, including a rebuilt fuel pump and carburetor, new 6-volt battery, ignition coil, radiator, valve cover gaskets, and brake lines. The interior has also received improvements, including a new headliner, carpet, and reupholstered armrests, package tray, and kick panels. The seats and door panels are described as being in good condition. The seller is also including extra parts to help the next owner finish the car to their preference, including one piece of each door glass. Brand new front and rear bumpers are available separately for the right price. A clear New Mexico title is included, providing useful documentation for the buyer. This Crestline could be enjoyed as an older cruiser or gradually improved into a more complete restoration. Its V8 engine, manual transmission with overdrive, and recent mechanical work give it an appealing combination of classic character and usability. Buyers should still inspect the body, floors, frame, drivetrain, and electrical systems before purchasing. At $5,500, this Ford offers an interesting opportunity for a collector or enthusiast who appreciates early 1950s American automobiles. 12. 1981 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe. Price: $4,300. Located: Albuquerque, New Mexico. This 1981 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe is a simple and affordable classic muscle-era project offered at $4,300 OBO. The vehicle has 10,000 miles listed, an automatic transmission, and a blue exterior with a blue interior. According to the seller, it is equipped with a 350 small block engine and is currently in running condition. The seller also states that the title is on hand, which is an important advantage for a buyer looking for a straightforward classic car purchase. This Camaro comes from the second-generation F-Body era, known for its muscular proportions, sporty design, and strong aftermarket support. The 350 small block provides a familiar Chevrolet V8 platform with plenty of potential for maintenance, upgrades, or future customization. Because the listing contains limited information about the car's overall condition, buyers should inspect the body, floors, frame, engine, transmission, suspension, brakes, cooling system, interior, and electrical components before purchasing. The unusually low mileage shown in the listing should also be verified carefully, as the vehicle's actual history is not explained in the seller's description. At $4,300 OBO, This Camaro could appeal to an enthusiast searching for an inexpensive V8 classic that can be enjoyed while gradually making improvements. Its blue-on-blue appearance gives it a traditional period look, while the automatic transmission makes it relatively easy to drive. Overall, this 1981 Camaro offers classic Chevrolet styling, a 350 small block engine, running condition, and a title on hand. It could become a rewarding weekend cruiser or restoration project. 13. 1941 Chevrolet Rat Rod. Price: $6,000. Located Rio Rancho, New Mexico. This 1941 Chevrolet Rat Rod is a custom project based on an S10 frame and offered at $6,000 OBO. The vehicle has approximately 1,000 miles listed and uses an automatic transmission, although the seller clearly states that there is currently no motor or drivetrain installed. The project includes new glass in the box and an S10 reupholstered seat, providing a useful starting point for someone interested in building a traditional rat rod or custom hot rod. The seller also states that the vehicle comes with a clean New Mexico title, which is an important detail for a project that will require significant work before it can return to the road. The combination of a classic 1941 Chevrolet body and S10 chassis creates plenty of possibilities for customization. A future owner could choose an engine and drivetrain based on personal preferences, budget, and intended use. Because the vehicle is incomplete, buyers should carefully inspect the frame, body, suspension, steering, brakes, wiring, glass, and included components before purchasing. It is also important to confirm exactly what parts remain with the vehicle and what will need to be sourced separately. At $6,000 OBO, this Chevrolet could be an interesting foundation for an enthusiast who enjoys building custom cars from the ground up. Its classic body shape provides the vintage character, while the S10 frame offers a starting platform for further development. With the right parts and craftsmanship, this project could become a distinctive custom cruiser or show vehicle. 14. 1950 Chevrolet Styline Special. Price: $5,000. Located Moriarty, New Mexico. This 1950 Chevrolet Styline Special 4-door sedan is a classic American project with traditional early 1950s styling and a solid foundation for customization. The car has 123,456 miles listed and features a 3-speed manual transmission operated through the column. The seller says the transmission and bell housing are present, but there is currently no engine installed. The floors and trunk are described as being in pretty good shape, with only a few minor typical spots. The car also comes with older wire wheels, adding a distinctive vintage appearance. A clear title is included, making the project easier to document for the next owner. At $5,000, this Chevrolet could appeal to someone searching for a 4-door classic that can be built according to personal preferences. Since the engine is missing, the buyer will need to plan for a complete powertrain installation, along with associated cooling, fuel, electrical, exhaust, and drivetrain work. The body, frame, suspension, brakes, and floors should also be inspected carefully before purchase. The seller describes the vehicle as being in real good shape, but an in-person inspection is recommended because the listing provides limited information about rust and structural condition. This styline could become a traditional restoration, custom cruiser, or hot rod depending on the direction chosen by its new owner. Its simple design, manual transmission, wire wheels, and clear title make it an interesting project. With the right engine and careful restoration, this 1950 Chevrolet could become a distinctive vintage cruiser. 15. 1971 Buick LeSabre. Price: $6,500. Located Durango, Colorado. This 1971 Buick LeSabre is a classic American V8 cruiser with 70,300 miles and plenty of traditional early 1970s character. The car is equipped with a Buick 350 V8 and automatic transmission, providing the relaxed driving experience expected from a full-size Buick of this era. The seller describes it as a mostly original survivor rather than a restored show car, making it an interesting option for someone who appreciates originality and patina. The exterior features the long body, extensive chrome, and unmistakable styling associated with early 1970s American automobiles. However, the paint has some fading and age-related imperfections, while the front seat has several tears. There is also a small amount of rust around the rear window trim that should be inspected carefully. These imperfections leave room for a future owner to preserve the car's survivor character or gradually restore it. At $6,500 OBO, the LeSabre offers an accessible way to own a full-size vintage Buick with a V8 engine and relatively modest listed mileage. Buyers should inspect the body, floors, frame, rust areas, engine, transmission, suspension, brakes, interior, and electrical systems before purchase. Confirming the mileage and maintenance history would also be worthwhile. This Buick could make an enjoyable weekend cruiser, local car show vehicle, or long-term restoration project. Its original character and classic proportions give it a presence that is increasingly difficult to find today. For an enthusiast who prefers authentic vintage cars over fully restored examples, this 1971 LeSabre could be a compelling choice. Thanks for watching. Which classic car was your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more.